Welcome back, you Buttes, and welcome to the Puckin' Buttes podcast, the podcast where hockey brought us together, friendship kept us close, and life keeps us laughing. We're here to talk about the wins, the wipeouts, and everything in between. No filters, no fluff, just two Buttes telling it like it is. I'm Jackie.
And I'm Jenna.
And we're here to crush this like we always do.
Times 6. 7. 6? 7.
This will be 7. We're just getting a little lost in what's been put out there already.
Life is nuts.
Life is crazy. So
too much going on.
Yeah. What are we talking about today? Today we are going to talk about
things that never fly in sports that fly in hockey, which is a lot, I feel. And then some hockey parent confessions from both, I think, the hockey standpoint and other sports, because I don't have the hockey parent experience like you, but I have some other experiences. And then just maybe about some tournament weekend stuff.
Yeah, those were always so fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I like that. The tournament survival. I guess when I think about like all the out-of-town tournaments we went to, I think about I guess the biggest one is forgetting your gear. And I feel like that carries over into like my kids. If we go like an hour away.
Did you forget your gear?
Yeah. Yeah. Like there was multiple times growing up where I would forget something, especially when I became responsible for packing my own bag.
What age was that, Jack?
18. Just kidding.
25?
25. I still forget stuff. You forget stuff too. Whoa. Yeah. So.
Whoa. I have an excuse the last time I forgot. Oh, did you see the paint on my finger? Don't mind it, by the way.
I like that. Is it brown?
Yeah.
Kind of looks like poop.
It's called agreeable gray.
I like that. That's what we have.
Yeah,
From Sherwin
it looks
Williams.
super cute. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're related to the people that own that.
Oh, really?
No, not at all. Just wanted to
I was
screw
going to
with
say
you.
Sherwin Williams or the color.
Probably the color. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
There you go, making shit up again.
Yeah. We were at Menards the other day. Actually, it was yesterday, not even the other day. And Tom was like, look, their last name's Williams too. And I was like, I wonder if it's your long lost cousin.
Okay, I did not. I am so dumb. See it. I didn't even put that together when you said Sherwin Williams.
That's why I was like, wonder what she means if I'm related to the paint and
This
color.
is my lack of wit that we talked about. Like, just people tell me jokes sometimes, and I'm like, I don't get it. And then it's funny once they explain it to me. Like, then I think it's funny. But there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, I was on the ice crew last week, and this guy made a joke, and I was like, I don't get it. And then he explained it to me, and I'm like, oh, and he did it again like 3 minutes later with a different joke, and I'm like, I don't get it.
He sounds like someone I think we should talk to.
Oh yeah?
He seems like he has lots of jokes. I don't even know who it is, but like, do you know what's
Well, I don't know if they were like good jokes though. Maybe that's why I didn't get it. But
then do we want to guess?
Miss Bailey, you want to come say hi?
In my robe?
Yeah.
Come say hi. You have to get in the camera.
Hi. I like your robe.
Hi. It's my mom. She gave it to me.
Oh, you're so cute.
Anyways, yeah, I'll tell everybody, that was Bailey. She's 15, almost 16. Can't wait for her to be driving. In like a month and 23 days or something like that.
Not that you're counting or anything.
Wait, like a month. Yeah, month and like 23. Not that I'm counting. I think I've been counting since she turned 15. 14.
Yeah, maybe 12. Okay, so.
Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot what we were talking about.
Okay, so yes, I forgot my gear quite a bit. And I think the panic, that feeling of like, I don't know, you're in the locker room and you look and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't know where my skates are. I don't know why it was always my skates too. I forgot my skates like
Probably
a couple
because
times.
you take them out to get them sharpened, right? So
Yeah. And like
that's
pond
like the
hockey.
one item that goes in and out.
Yeah, and like pond hockey, I had like a different bag. So I'd put them in that bag. And then I just remember as a kid, I'd be like, oh, we'd be like an hour away. And I didn't have my skates in my bag. And I'd be like, oh, my dad's going to be so mad at me. And then I'd do like the walk of shame out of the locker room. He's like, where's your skates? And I'm like, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. They gone.
What'd you do then?
The one time, I honestly can't even remember. I think I borrowed somebody's one time because we were like out of town. I don't know if we were out of town or just like an hour away. But most of the time, I think the other time it happened, my mom just went and got him. Somebody went and got him. But yeah, that fear though, I remember even this year, Micah, we were in the locker room and he goes, Mom, I can't find my shorts that like hold your socks up. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm thinking, okay, I did do laundry and I did wash because I try to get good at like washing that like at least every like 2-3 weeks because it gets so gross. And I'm like, no, I did wash that. I'm like, oh, did I forget to put it in there? No, it was like wrapped in with, it was inside of his breezer leg. And I'm like, why? Like, no. But it was that pant. I felt that same fear for him because he was like, Mom, I don't know where my shorts are. And then that same day, he's like, I can't buy my jersey. And I'm like, he has one of those tall zip up bags, like that everything kind of airs out. And I'm like, it's really not that hard. If you put everything back where I originally put it, you shouldn't have a problem finding things. But again, that was on the way bottom underneath like practice socks. So I was like, yeah, that's really not his fault because there's really no great spot for jerseys unless you're in that little bag thing. So yeah, well, I don't know.
I mean, could have dug through the bag a little more.
Thank you. Yeah.
This is kind of a guy thing because I feel like, at least in my experiences, guys will open a cupboard or open the fridge. They'll briefly look in. They don't see what they're looking for in front of their face. And then they're like, I can't find it. We don't have any. Mm-hmm. And then you just go do a little bit more digging and maybe, push the butter to the side or the milk and it's right there.
Yeah. Yeah. I've noticed that. It is. So, yeah.
Actually, you talking about washing equipment too brings me to a question. Because some people do not ever take their bag out of their car. I'm talking adults here. They leave it in their car and ferment in the summer, it's ferment in the sweat. And then in the winter, obviously, it gets your sweat gets frozen. And then you bring it inside and it's like wet when people are getting ready. And they reek really, really, really bad. Yeah. So like, how often do you air out your bag and wash your gear?
Well, I try to air it out. Like I bring it downstairs and then I just put it in the utility room and open the thing. Tom's actually making us lockers. He's redoing the entire garage and not really. Sometimes, I mean, my bag's big though. So it's like super big. I don't know why I have such an extra large bag, but I open it up, spread stuff out. Sometimes I take like the socks and stuff and just throw them along the side. But I'm looking forward to the garage thing because then I can take everything out. I don't know. It seems like a lot of work. Yeah. What about you? How often do you do it?
Every game, not washed. But I bring my bag in and I take everything out of my bag and air it out. I don't leave it in my bag because it gets stinky, right? Mm-hmm. And then I'd say like once a month, I wash it in the washing machine. Not all of it, obviously, because you can't, but like this, I put stuff in there that you probably shouldn't, like my breezers and stuff. I take the liners out of my shin pads, but I also, I'd say every other month, wash it in the tub or just let it soak in the tub with laundry detergent. And someone said this term to me before and I hadn't heard it, but it's like hockey soup. Yeah. I was just the dirty brown water it gets to be, but they called it hockey soup. And I thought that was the perfect way to put it because it's disgusting.
I was actually going to do with all the kids because I also I wash about once a month at least. I don't play as much as like you do or they do anymore. But I try to wash like the kids' stuff every 2 weeks or whatever. But I thought about that the other day. I was like, I should put all of their stuff in the bathtub. Like I saw on like TikTok or something. I saw these people with like just dark black water. And I'm like, yeah, that's pretty gross.
I used to use OxyClean because it really gets the smell out. Yeah. Unless you then wash it in the washing machine or rinse it off, it leaves like a white residue, I guess. So now I just use the laundry detergent and I stick it in the washer or whatever and it still smells good. Also gloves, you know how gloves get really stinky?
Yeah.
I take the Downy scent beads and I just pour it in the glove before I put it in the washing machine. It smells so good.
That's smart. I have to get better at that. Yeah, because like I open my bag and like it just kind of, I guess the things do disperse because then it like falls onto the flap. So everything's just like flat. Maddie said I smelled bad the other day. She's like, oh, you smell awful or whatever. So I think, Maddie, that you're right. I probably do smell awful. And I feel like I have a solution forward now. I need to add some of the scenty beads to my gloves before I put them in the wash. Then I won't be so repulsive.
I mean, I'd hate sitting next to a really smelly person on the bench.
That bad? Your jersey's safe.
No. You're not bad. I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like someone who has a really bad hockey stench. Like I can't breathe through my nose, and then it almost is really gross. It's like you can taste it when you're trying to breathe through your mouth, so you can't smell it. So like I try to sit away.
So if Jenna
So
doesn't sit
gross.
by you, you should wash your stuff because she thinks you stink, but she's too nice to tell you.
Oh no, I will tell them if, I mean, I'm not like a dick or anything, but like if it comes up, I will say something. I'm not just gonna be like, man, bro, you smell. But if it comes up, like I'll
Yeah,
be like, yeah, you need to wash your stuff.
yeah, Maddie. I know it's my gloves though. My gloves smell horrible.
Try the scent beads,
I'm going to. Because everything else
the
I
purple
smell like
ones.
roses. So,
Oh.
yeah. Not as good as your laundry detergent, I'll tell you that. This thing that you gave me, I washed it with my detergent and I can still smell your detergent. I was like,
That's like the sub jerseys. I wash them every time someone uses them, and
yeah.
people always comment on how good they smell.
Yeah, even the men. The men loved it.
Ooh, good.
They're like, these smell
That's
so
great.
nice.
I
So,
remember at one of my Thursday games, I had like just washed my hockey finder jersey, and it smelled so good. And I like skated by one of them, and I talk about how I wash my stuff and like get it clean and stuff. And he's like, "Oh, you just smell so good." Like,
you just smell so
laundry
nice.
fresh.
Yeah. Extra fresh. That's you. I love it. So what about you? Have you ever forgot any equipment or is it just me?
It's just you. No, I mean I'm pretty forgetful about things. I try to run through a list in my head as I'm getting ready to leave to make sure I have everything. And when I pack my bag back up, I do like count. I got two shin pads, I got two elbow pads, I got two gloves. Like I do count it, but recently, because I do the ice crew for the Wild and the Frost, and I have a separate backpack that I bring my gear in for that. And we did, a content shoot the other week, and I was all ready, and I realized I didn't have my skates because they were in the backpack, my ice crew backpack. So I had to borrow Megan's ancient vintage skates that literally were falling apart on the ice and the tongues just ripped right out because they were so old. So I mean, I am forgetful, right? Like I can't think of a time though when I was little that I forgot anything. I'm sure I did,
I feel like
but
everybody goes through it.
yeah. I mean, the skates most recently is the thing I forgot, which you need skates to get on the ice. So good thing it was just content and not an actual game or anything because those skates were not working for me. Yeah, that was bad. I should get some live barn of me trying to skate because
Yeah. Jenna
they
and
were
I,
rough.
we took some photos that day because that was the plan. We were going to take photos, and the photos include those wonderful vintage
Oh
skates.
yeah.
So we'll share them here in the episode because that's pretty great. That's why
Yeah,
when
we
I
actually
asked,
took a video of it too, so you can see the skates as I'm taking them off and how bad they are. But thank you, Megan, for for having an extra pair in your bag.
yeah, even if they were from the 1800s.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
I mean, I think they were.
Yeah. And that was like really great timing though, like that she had them because you would have had to go all the
I
way home
know.
and get them and then
I
come
would have
back.
never made it back in time.
No.
So, yeah. But yeah, thanks, Meg. Hopefully you threw those away now, though, because they're bad.
No, I think she should go sell them and play it against sports.
But yeah, that's right. That's right. Yes, I think she needs to do that.
Yes.
See what they say.
Yeah, I would like to turn these
They'll
in.
be like, we'll give you negative. You owe us money to
Yeah.
take these.
We'll we'll give you off what the taxes would be for something new.
Yeah. Well, I think speaking of like skates, terrible skates, this made me think I went on a cruise in January for a wedding and they had an ice rink on the cruise and it was part of like included whatever, certain times you could go. So we go sign up and it's just a tiny square rink and they're like rental skates for sure, not the buckle ones, the tie ones. Most people on the cruise couldn't skate except for the people that were in with the wedding because a lot of us played hockey, or a handful anyways. these skates, one was completely like dull. There was zero edge, and then the other one had some edge. So I literally was skating in this square with one foot because if I used my other foot, it would slip and I'd fall. Like it just, I wanted,
Oh, that's
at
the
the end, I
worst.
just wanted to go up to him and be like, you should sharpen these skates because people skating for the first time that have such different edging on the skates, like
Yeah,
it makes it so much worse for them.
and it really
I didn't. I
matters.
was just like, whatever, going to be done.
That's horrible.
That just made me think of that.
Did you get a planter's wart?
I wore socks.
They can still seep through. You never can be
Oh,
too
well,
careful with
they're
planter's
okay
warts.
right now. And if I do get a wart, then I just burn that shit off.
That's right. I
Yeah.
don't think I've ever had
A
a
lot of people.
planter's wart.
I've never had. I know. I don't know if I've had it on my feet. That actually brings me to another thing with the feet. So you asked about plantar wart. Do you agree most women don't shower in the locker room after hockey? Like we wait till we get home?
Nowadays, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
I
like
never have showered in the locker room.
ever?
Well, we didn't have a locker room in our varsity locker room when we were in high school. So,
Oh,
and maybe that's where it comes from, but I have showered in the locker room one time in my entire life, and I just don't like, they're kind of gross,
yeah.
you know? And like my feet, like I know you wear flip-flops in there and stuff, but it still just gives me like the heebie-jeebies
Yeah.
walking around in the locker room and in a locker room shower.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that one. I feel like in high school, we all showered because I think my freshman year, we were in the same in like the old locker room or whatever, and there was a shower, but it was kind of small. But my junior year, we had a brand new locker room built, and the bathroom was just like amazing. It was like this huge
Oh yeah,
shower.
so
So
you
like
liked
then,
it?
yeah. So then it was like really clean because they'd come in, people would clean it, and it was always. I mean, we
Well, I
didn't
feel
have any
like that's
problems. That's
different.
different because it
You
was
know,
our
it's clean.
own. Yeah, our
Yeah.
own locker room is clean. But that is the only time I ever showered in the locker
I
room.
mean, it's also like another reason why I'm so particular about how I air out my equipment and clean it because after your games, like if you hang out or
Mm.
it's a tournament and you're hanging out between games, like I don't want to smell like shit, you know? I don't,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good call. I know I
yeah,
can't wait to come home and shower. Like,
yeah.
then, except for last week. I don't know what happened last week. I feel like that was like our first night of the new Puck Yeah season, and like we were just really busy and we had a lot of fun. But you and I think both agreed that like we got home and it was just like,
Pooped.
ugh, like
Just
you
exhausted.
sat in your car for like 30 minutes before going in.
I did.
I
I
showered
did.
and then I like Tom was laying in bed and I just like laid in bed. I still had the towel on my head and I was like, I just don't even want to get up and take it off. Like I don't want to blow dry this nonsense. Like I was so tired from that.
So tired. I literally did not get out of my car for like half hour. I just sat there and
Yeah.
just sat there because I didn't want to move. It was an exhausting day. I think it went well though, but
Yeah.
yeah, we were pooped, man.
Yeah. We were good workers.
Yeah, we were.
I think everybody had a
It
fun
sounds like
time.
everyone had fun. So
Yeah. And if you haven't heard, come check out Puck Yeah. We have lots to offer over there. Lots of different levels and a great place to come and have fun and just be yourself.
yep. And also we are doing Trahaki Free in May and June.
I love that.
And we've expanded it to what we have a Spanish program in May, a women's program in May, and then a men's program in June, and a girls ages 13 to 17 in June.
Yeah, that's not going to be
Come
awesome.
try it out. It's good. It might be a little biased, but it's a good place to start.
Yeah, come hang out with us. We're pretty cool.
We think so, anyways.
Yeah. We ask a lot of good questions for social media. So if you want to be involved in our social media, just come talk to me. I'd love to talk to you.
Shit, he's got it under control.
Gosh.
Okay, should we get back on subject? Or try, I guess?
Yeah, we can try. Things that would never fly in other sports.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, the fighting, obviously. I mean, but that's more like NHL, those levels. Adult rec hockey, that's not really allowed.
Yeah.
Let's
I
see.
feel like on fighting though, like there's even been times when you watch other sports or like even in like women's league when things get a little chippy and nasty and people like get the retaliation penalties, like you really don't see a lot of retaliation and a lot of like chirping in other sports. I
Oh,
feel
no, yeah,
feel like it's so,
for sure.
like if somebody trips you and you get up and you haul off and whack them, like you're not gonna see that in soccer if somebody takes the ball away from you or accidentally
Well,
trips you.
you can't do that in soccer because you get hurt and you just lay on the field like a little baby to get the card, the red card, the yellow card, whatever. All that gets me all hyped up because like basketball. First off, I can't watch basketball because I hate listening to the squeaky shoes. Squeaky shoes the whole game. Like, no, can't do it. So basketball and soccer, can't. I can't with either sport. I can't watch it. It makes me so frustrated and annoyed. These people don't even get touched. Maybe you like hook an ankle because you're both going for the ball. Well, you're both going for the ball. Duh, that's gonna happen. And then they rock back and forth, holding their knee or their ankle or a part of the body that wasn't even touched, and they're like dying in pain, because dear God. Or in basketball, they get brushed on the side. Okay, actually, I was watching the one of the March Madness games is last weekend, I think, and some guy got fouled, whatever. In hockey, I feel like unless you're really hurt, you get up right away, right? This guy, after the whistle, just laid there. He just laid there and waited for someone to come help him up. Instead of getting himself up, because he wasn't really injured, he was just trying to get a call, or I don't know what he was doing. But this happens so much, and it's so frustrating to me, and it makes me so annoyed. Can you tell? I'm like passionate about this.
Yeah. Jenna's very passionate that she does not watch any other sports because they annoy her. I don't
Just they would annoy me. Okay, the squeaky shoes annoys me. It's
Okay,
the
wait.
drama.
On that part, you know how we love the sound of hockey stops and ice and like the
Yeah.
ch. Do you think that people that play basketball equally love the how do you do it?
Well, I hope not. That was like a mouse, Jackie.
Oh, I tried.
Or a bird, a tweet. That was like a tweet.
I don't have that.
I don't know. I don't know if they probably just tune it out, right?
I'm going to ask one of my best friends, and I'm going to ask her because all of her kids, well, her two oldest kids play. I'm going to ask her if they like the sound of squeaky feet or squeaky shoes.
Okay.
Squeaky
Let me know
feet.
what you say.
Yeah. I'm going to talk to Angie and just say, do the boys like squeaky feet? Geez, shoes, squeaky shoes, squeaky feet. Now I'm never going to lose.
On the ground, on the court. Now you sound like a dog.
Yeah, it did sound like a dog.
A little shit kicker.
Okay, so we've knocked that out. I think that's pretty clear.
Okay. But back to the injury thing, like,
Yeah.
they fall down if you rub them, and hockey players, like, they get hit in the face
Yeah.
with a puck or a stick and get a tooth knocked out and they bleed. They go get fixed up. And I mean, okay, let's talk about Jack Hughes in the gold medal game.
Right.
He got teeth knocked out. Those pictures are the best, by the way.
Yeah.
Teeth knocked out, and he was back in the game like a shift or two later, and he scored the winning goal. Like,
Yeah. Or did you see
no other
Spurgeon?
sports do that.
Did you
No.
see
Which
Spurgeon
one?
last game? So the
No.
Wild played Florida, and I was so
Oh.
mad because Marshy's hurt. So I
Yeah, well,
couldn't
we still
watch
got
my
smoked.
boy Marshy.
Wait,
No,
did we win?
we did win with 3 seconds left.
Oh,
X scored the game-winning goal. They tied it up with like 12 seconds left, and then he scored with 3 seconds left in the third period, so it didn't go to overtime.
good
But
job, Eki. Good
yeah,
job.
but that game, Spurgeon went headfirst into the net, into the bar of the net, and it pushed the net like all the way to the boards, and he had like blood coming from like somewhere around here. So I'm curious to see if he comes back tonight.
Okay, and you know the pegs they use for the NHL are way stronger than the pegs they use for like our hockey.
Right, and his head with with Walsh, I think it was Wallstead or was Gus in net? No, it was Walsh. With him, he went into Walsh and they both pushed the net, but Spurgeon was pushing it with his head. I was like,
Oh.
that is awful.
I didn't watch that game. I'm gonna have to go see. I know. Oh, Wild just started. So now we'll see if Spurgeon plays in the 4 p.m. game then, if his head's.
Yeah, I hope
But
so.
okay, now you look at a basketball player. They would be pretty much on their deathbed if they did something like that. Like they probably died and came back to life. I don't know. For a soccer player.
Well, maybe people that don't play hockey choose other sports because they don't want to get that physical. So maybe it's the perfect spot for them.
Why the drama? Why the
Yeah,
drama? That's fine.
I don't know
That's
about
fine
that
if you
part.
don't want the physical piece.
Yeah,
But why the drama?
yeah, fair.
That's the part that drives me nuts. It's not if they actually get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
It's the drama when they barely get touched.
Yeah,
That is what annoys the F out of me.
right. When there's other sports where
And I can't watch it. I just can't watch it.
I just don't like watching. I
So
just don't like watching any other sport except hockey.
I know. I agree. Even baseball's like, I'm glad they have a pitch clock now because it used to take forever and now it like gets the game rolling. But
Baseball is so
yeah,
boring to watch for me. I think it's my ADHD, but I just can't do that one.
it's just not really, sorry for you baseball lovers, but it's just not really like anything exciting to,
Yeah.
and there's just not enough action, right? It's just a pretty slow game.
You know what
The
though?
only time it gets exciting is when it's a big game or it's like back and forth,
Yeah, that's true. Do you think this
Yeah.
sounds like a good idea? I'm full.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I
Uh-oh.
think that we should go to a Twins game.
Yeah.
Yep. And
I'll
I'm
go
gonna,
for the beer.
well, I don't want any of that. So I'll
I
go,
know you don't want that, but I'll go for the beer.
I'll drive you. And
Okay.
I'll go
Deal.
for the Diet Dew and all of the snacks like popcorn with nacho
Oh,
cheese.
yeah.
And then I'm gonna get a fork so then no, a spoon. So I can
Whoa, 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 whoa,
dip
whoa,
the
whoa, whoa.
pop what?
Did you just say popcorn and nacho cheese? Like, do you pour the nacho cheese on the popcorn so it gets soggy?
Well, that's the thing. Typically, I have a bag of popcorn and I just take each piece and I dunk it in the cheese and eat it.
Oh, okay.
And like that takes a lot of time and I don't like get maximum satisfaction. So I think next time when we go to the Twins game, I would like to take a thing of cheese and just dump it in there. Get like 3 cheeses and dump one on top and then eat it with a spoon. And then once I get to the layer
It's
with
gonna
no
be
cheese,
soggy
no, I'll
and
eat it
gross.
fast. I'll eat it fast.
I'll time you.
I love that.
When's home opener? We should go to home opener.
Yeah, it'll push me to do something that I find zero pleasure in, except for the diet dews and the popcorn and cheese, and hanging out with
When's
you,
home opener?
and
Yeah, I mean that's the
pushing
best.
pushing us, right? So we can
It's
experience
next Friday at 3:10.
next Friday at 3:10. I'm
Ryan, she's taking next Friday off, half day.
I'm gonna be in the Dells.
Oh, you're in the Dells.
I'm gonna be water tubing.
Shit, shoot.
Okay, next time.
Okay, let's see what the
geez.
next one is.
Now she's gonna hold me. Now we're going. Now we're already going
Oh,
to the Frost.
yeah.
Hey,
Twins, heck yeah.
alert. We will be at the Frost game on April 11th. If you want to come hang out with us, that's where we're going to be.
Yeah. I'll actually be in stands having fun, not working it, so.
And I'll be doing the same. Probably
Yes.
just causing ruckus and talking smart.
I won't be talking smart. Jackie does all of that for me. Okay, so they have one Saturday the 4th at 6:10 and April 5th at 1:10. That's Sunday. Oh, and it's kids opening day
What day is
meeting
that?
on Sunday.
Hey, we could bring the kids. Tom has drill. So I can ask the kids if
It could be mom's day out.
yeah. And we could bring JMO, Micah, and Caleb, and us too.
And if the girls want to come, they can, but they ditch us, I think.
They might ditch us. Yeah, they should definitely come. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Okay, April 5th. I'm going to write it down
Buying
so
tickets.
we don't forget and we can plan it.
Yep, and I'm gonna go really start to enjoy baseball.
I mean, even if it's just one time,
Yeah.
we don't have to make it a habit.
Yeah. We'll just do what we can.
Yeah. Okay, so then other than the fighting and the whiny drama queens and other sports with injuries, because hockey players are the toughest. Let's talk about frozen toes at 6 a.m. practices.
That one for me is like all of my memories are just around the
Yes.
why do we have to get up this early or why are we up so late and then have to get up early the next day because you get like have you ever had those practices where you have the last practice of the night and then the first practice in the morning and you're like I should have just slept here.
I remember the early mornings the best, like
Yeah.
most, not the late ones necessarily, but like it was freezing and we were always in the county arenas that were okay. Actually, this makes me think of something. I feel like arenas today are so much warmer than they were way back then.
I would agree with that.
Do you ever think that? Like, I just feel like I get so warm in the arenas and it just feels like they're kept at a higher, warmer temp than they used to be.
Maybe it's because they got more people and they could pay more money for their heat. Or they
Maybe.
increased cost.
Maybe. I didn't think of that. But like, I get the people in the stands want to be, somewhat warm,
Yeah.
but we're dying sometimes.
Yeah. A lot of times.
Yeah.
And it's
Like,
really
we're dying. It's so hot.
hot.
Hot. Like, it's hot.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
or super cold and they don't have the heat on enough.
Yeah.
I feel like I can
Do you-
go both ways.
Do you ever do any pond hockey tournaments?
No, but I thought I'm gonna do one with you this year.
Yeah, we should because, dude, they're so fun. They're like my favorite.
Yeah, but that's cold toes.
This year, so normally I play in the Eagle River one with my Duluth friends. This year I didn't get to go because they moved it up a weekend. And it was my brother's birthday that weekend, whatever. So I ended up playing in the Lake Nokomis one this year. And it was so cold that weekend that they actually canceled Friday games because of the wind chill. And I had a frozen numb toe for probably 3 weeks after that. Both my
Seriously?
big toes, but it was really my right side. Like, I'm pretty sure I got frostbite. This has never happened to me, so I'm thinking it's an older age thing. Like, maybe my circulation isn't as good, but I have played in such cold
Yeah.
outdoor stuff before.
Yeah.
Literally had a frozen toe for like 3 weeks. I went on that cruise and for that wedding and it was still frozen. It was like it started to warm up when I got in the hot tub.
That is
It's
the
the weirdest
thing ever.
So I'll be wearing toe warmers from now on at pond hockey if it's cold because, and gosh dang, it was cold.
We could start making toe socks, heated toe socks.
Well, they have toe socks. They have socks with heat in them already. I heard they're not great. So who's an engineer that can engineer that for us and they can be better than what's on the market?
Well, I will have to look into that.
Otherwise, it's a great idea. Although I can't wear toe socks because
No, I don't know.
it feels weird on my toes.
Yeah, I don't like having individual spacers in my. Nah.
I know.
It's a that
don't either.
we'll just skip that and just everybody can wear their regular socks. And if they need their long
Yeah.
johns and their extra socks, then that should be good enough.
We'll stick to the Zam Zam weddings for now,
Yes.
and then we'll come up with more creative ideas as we go, I'm sure.
Are we taking applications yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can email us.
Email
We don't have an application. We don't have an application on the website, so just email us, puckandbuttes26@gmail.com, if you want us to marry you. How is your training going, by the way?
Oh, my training. Yeah, I just looked up some basic questions that I could write down for myself, Chat GPT, or is it GPT? Chat GPT. Just what questions I could put on my certification since this is only for myself. So I have some good questions and it nicely came with the answers. So looks like I passed.
You're not cheating at all.
No, I passed.
100%?
100%. I haven't even taken it yet. Haven't even actually created the document. Just saw it on the app. So
Okay. Well, when you get your certificate, email it to me so I can print it and laminate it.
that's right.
And then I'll put it next to my certificate for my ordainment. And then
Yeah.
we just have to get a brick and mortar for this Zamboni to go into.
Yeah. And we need the Zamboni because
It's still for sale.
yeah. Okay. If anybody wants, maybe we should start a GoFundMe account.
If anyone wants to help us purchase the Zamboni for our Zam Zam weddings,
We'll marry you for free.
Yep.
So funny. Yeah. That's all.
So
I
yeah.
got. That is funny. Yep. We'll marry you for free. Like Jenna said, submit your applications. We're all about Inquiries.
Yep. Inquiries. Email us, puckandbuttes26@gmail.com.
Email. That was cute.
Okay, anyways, I think that's about it for today, yeah?
Yep. I think it was beautiful.
Okay. I think so too. It's always beautiful. Hopefully everyone else thinks that too, because I hope we're entertaining you guys. We entertain ourselves.
Yeah, that's half of it, right? And I was like,
I know.
I think it's fun. But if there's anything you want to hear from us, just email us.
Or about us. If you want to know something about us, email us, puckandbeats26@gmail.com.
Are we going to answer anything?
Yep.
Yep. No questions are off the table.
No questions off the table. Bye. No questions off the table for me. I mean, we might have to just start drawing them out of a hat and see which ones we're going to answer. It'd be like random. Like our cold calling, it can be like random question asker.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. That could be like our recurring segment. So.
Yeah, that's legit. All right, we'll do that. Let's go watch the Wild game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too. So do we need to do a send off?
Yeah. So
I think we got some good stuff today. My fucking paint on my hands, man.
your poop
Okay.
fingers.
Let me find it. Is this it? I have to pee. So should I just go?
Yep. So I think that's a wrap for the day.
Oh shit. Okay. Do it again.
All right. So I think that's a wrap for the day.
All right. Yep. That's a wrap on this episode of Puck and Buttes. If you laughed, nodded, or felt personally attacked, we're okay with that. Next episode, again, we don't really have an idea yet, but that's pretty normal for us. So we'll just come up with something and you'll hear about it next time. Don't forget to subscribe, listen, and I'm telling you, if you want to watch it, watch us on YouTube or in Spotify. It's a lot more fun to watch than just to listen. So come hang with us next time. Same butte, same energy, different episode. See ya.
Bye.